you speak me a bit through the process and how you've come to this point today?
Yeah, so as part of the local government reorganisation, we had to what's called disaggregate the balance sheets from the former county council. That means splitting the old assets and liabilities that the county council held, and there's no set formula for doing that. Government won't tell us precisely how that needs to be done. They say that we need to come to an agreement that both authorities can stand behind. So whilst there's a degree of precedent from elsewhere in the country, every different council is different. Every different council is different. So we have to find what works for Northamptonshire, both West and North. So we started off from the principle that local government reorganisation was about establishing two viable authorities, and went from there. And we had to establish a framework that could satisfy the external auditors who sign off on council's accounts, and there were complexities around the issue in that we were having to look through decades of county council records to establish where certain assets sat, and in some cases those records just didn't exist. So that made the whole process extremely complex. But thankfully, with a lot of hard work from officers and the political will from the two leaders, we've got to an agreement in the end, which we're both very happy with.
And a lot of the conversation leading up to this point was very much about making sure that both councils were in a good position going forward. Has that been achieved, and what is now the sort of future for North Northamptonshire Council with this finished?
Well, absolutely, it has been achieved, and look, we're in this together as two authorities to ensure that we deliver services to our residents of Northamptonshire as a whole, be it in North Northamptonshire or West Northamptonshire. So it was really important that both authorities weren't left disadvantaged in any way, shape or form. And I'm really pleased to say that we're both in a position that we can agree upon, and it keeps us all very fit, it keeps us very financially stable, and I'm pleased that we're at this position that we find ourselves in now.